guys, Clay for Wisconsin Angling Outdoors here today. Just bringing you a video about a clip that I'm going to be showing you in a little bit here. It's about a fish that I caught yesterday. It weighed 4.89, so almost a 5-pound largemouth. Just beautiful, beautiful pre-spawn fish. I'm just going to basically bring you a little bit of a video on what I caught it on, because it was raining. It was actually pouring, so I had the gasket back door and the solid back door on my GoPro, so you could not hear a thing. All you could hear was the rain hitting the GoPro. I tried to talk as loud as I can, but it just wasn't working at all, and I just checked the audio, so it really wasn't working. But I just want to show you what I was doing when I caught that fish. So basically what I got here is my 7'3" utility rod. Now if you've ever watched my rod reel arsenal video, I basically just use this for just about anything. Carolina rigs, jigs, swim baits, bigger spinner baits, small Alabama rigs, stuff like that. Well, what I was actually doing when I caught that fish was I was throwing a swim bait, and this one happens to be a bait that I just picked up the other day at Cabela's with Kenan and Ben. Ben's a new member of our channel, so you guys give him a warm welcome. That'd be awesome. But I was basically just running this swim bait. This is a Kietech Swing Impact Fat. This is a Generation 2, the 4.8-inch in electric shad. Now, why I really like this color is, you guys might not be able to see it, but when you twist it and turn it, it gives off a blue hue, and I do not know what it is about clear water and just fish in general in Wisconsin, but anything with a blue hue or a purple hue that just makes it look like a bluegill just is a really, really safe bet to use when you're fishing for largemouth, especially in Wisconsin. But what we got going on here is we just got this Kietech rigged up on a 7/0 Eagle Claw 1/4 ounce swim bait hook with the screw lock in there. I got the swim bait screwed in there, running 14-pound Seagar in VisX fluorocarbon. Very, very crucial, especially to this place that I was fishing. Water was crystal clear. So like I said, I was using my utility rod. My utility rod's a 733C Dobbin, 7'3", medium heavy power. And on here I got my trusty 6.5 to 1, I believe it is. Oh, this one's actually, I got the G7 Corrado. This is a 7.1 to 1 Corrado, 200 G7. Just a sweet, sweet rod to be using. Now, how I was fishing this bait, basically, to give you kind of an overlook of the structure that I was fishing. Here we go. I got a piece of paper right here. Flat part shore. No, maybe not like that. But basically, disregard that. This is how this is shaped. So basically what we got going on here, I know this is a crude drawing, but right here is basically shore. This is where I was standing, and I'm casting into about 18 feet of water, and you're letting your swim bait fall all the way to the bottom, let it hit the bottom, and then you're just slowly retrieving it. And basically the key to fishing like this was to be letting this belly weight on the swim bait. As you can see, it's a little bit scratched up, but that's fine. You know, just an Eagle Claw. It's not like it's a trocar or anything important. It's just a regular lead swim bait hook. But the thing is, this was a fully round swim bait hook, and I just kind of took a little bit of a paper. I took a little bit of a file and filed it flat, and kind of even made it to a point to where it comes up to the hook on a point. And basically what that's doing is I am just barely, you guys barely, I'm moving the handle about this speed. This is about real-time speed. I'm moving the handle just like that. And with a 7:1 to 1 gear ratio, that is decently fast. But I was keeping my rod tip down, and I was keeping it to the side. So if I was standing, my rod tip was like this when I was standing. And I was just slowly cranking in, except it was the other way. I can't swing towards you guys. But my rod tip is basically like this, just dragging it across the bottom. And a lot of the rocks, you just be bouncing it off the rock, ticking it off the rock. and I felt a really big piece of chunk rock where my bait was just grinding against that piece of chunk rock for a little bit, so it wasn't like tap, 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 like when you were hitting, you know, individual little rocks. It was just a slow grind for about 2 or 3 seconds, and then I stopped it on the slow grind, and then I kind of just picked it up and popped it up. Instantly, this fish that I'm about to show you swallowed this swim bait. It's just a beautiful, beautiful fish. Again, sorry I didn't have any audio. I might just put a little music over it or something, but I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. It's been Fishing Wisconsin. Just check out Kietech swim baits. Good springtime baits, good fall time baits. Really anytime. Summertime you can fish them fast. Wintertime you fish them slow. Spring like this, pre-spawn, water temps are probably about, I'd say about low, maybe not even 50s yet, but I'd say the water temps are at least at about a 47 degree mark. So, getting some decent water temps. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. This has been Clay, and I'll see you guys later.